and good morning people. Welcome back to Suikoden 4. I'm just floating around on this ship for a bit. After all, last time we got Eleanor, and actually there's not really much we can do at this moment in time. Eleanor only decided to drug us, make us do an errand after we resisted a little bit, and after that wanted to help us. Okay, which is a good thing. Eleanor is a extremely competent tactician, and right now we are up against it. We have two ships, a few people against an entire navy and merchantman fleet. We are a bit outgunned. Let's try and change that. What we need to do is actually anchor. And, well, go to the place where everything sort of gets decided. Cedric's there. Thank you for making everyone faster. Comment box. Anything new? Manu, who is getting a bit annoyed that people are riding the elevator for no reason. Okay. Nico is up in the crow's nest, going pretty insane with the winds and waves talking to him. And Adrienne, who's wanting to temper our weapons. Okay. Where we need to go though is, well, down. We need to go into here, the war room. We can still go anywhere, but right now there's no point. After this, there will be. So, war room it is.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So, this ship is your home base. It's decent.
Lady Eleanor, a room has also been prepared for you.
Thanks. Don't forget to stock my room with wine. It'd be great if you have some from Konakon. Anyway, enough pleasantries for now. Let's get down to business. To even stand a chance against Kuluk, first we'll have to unify the small forces on the islands around here. In order to do that, we have to have one strong leader. Let's see if you're a real leader. There are probably many here who would rather follow the king.
Are there? I wonder.
I know. You will settle this now with Lino and Kuldus. Sire, would you also be fine with that?
Yeah, we only need one leader.
Settle? Well, may the best man win?
Okay, first, we'll see how things go. After we get warmed up, I'm going all out. So keep your eyes open.
Yep, we're fighting the king.
Okay, first we'll see how things go.
And as always with these types of these types of battles, listen to what they say. He's gonna guard.
Guess I'll start getting serious now.
I believe that's a special.
It's my turn next.
I believe that is a normal attack. As you can see, easy enough.
Okay. Stop. I give up. Everyone listen up. As of now, the current king of Obel will temporarily abdicate the throne. You are our new leader. I, the former king of Obel, acknowledge you. This is proof of your kingship. Use it wisely. From now on, he's in command of this ship. You are to obey his orders.
The Golden Seal, which opens up a whole lot more for us, as well as being the leader of the forces, officially now. And we now get to give our ship a name. Yes, all this time it's been called the Ship of Obel. It hasn't been named anything, and Shipu, that is a terrible name. Tov, that's okay-ish. But let's think up our own name, shall we? I'm going to be really cheesy, and I don't usually call it this, but usually I go for something that I recognise myself. I usually go Ragnarok for this ship, but let's call it what I've been calling it recently, and that's the Obel. Since it was built in Obel, this is an Obel ship, might as well call it the Obel. And it gives us a reminder of where we need to go back to liberate. And the name of the group. It's not Obel's Navy, yeah. We're just a group of people that are fighting against Kuluk. After all, we've got pirates, we've got merchants, we've got fighters, we've got Gaian knights, we've got Obel people, we've got a tactician from the north. Desmond Rush is not great. Akagi? No. I'll think up my own name. For this, this one's a little harder. You know what? Let's go the Mighty. Just for the heck of it. Normally I go with Dragon Army, but that's a bit cliche now. The emergence of the Mighty Army. So, now that that's all settled, let's actually launch this campaign properly. we just get a random scene of us going in the water. Ah, why not?
Were you satisfied with my performance?
Sorry. It was an unfriendly role. But it wasn't enough to just make him leader on this ship. Everyone would still end up deferring to me, the king. I had to give him more authority. Besides, I would always put the kingdom first. Right now, we can't have that.
It's probably a better idea for you to keep a rather low profile, wouldn't you agree? But you don't really look like a king, so even if we were infiltrated, you'd be the last one they'd suspect to be king.
You might be right. Anyway, thank you for your commitment to helping us. Let me formally welcome you aboard, Lady Tactician Eleanor.
Quit it. You're making me blush. I've got a little history with Cray. That's all.
Everyone has their reasons. If they didn't, why would they want to join us? As for now, well, we have the golden seal, the royal seal. That opens up a whole lot more for us in our availability to do things. What we need to do is go to random places now and see if they're going to help us actually win this war. I believe Eleanor, what Eleanor does is she gives you a tutorial in, well, I say tutorial, but a bit of training in sea battles. And we get to sort of see what happens with these little simulations. Pirate ship. So wind and lightning, earth and water for the other one. I believe this is the first one where the setups aren't as standard as normal. Yes, as you can see, wind and lightning are 2 apart, and so is earth and water. So what that means is, if you choose the wrong one, you may end up doing no damage. And on the other note is they may do full damage to you. So the best way to go about this is I need someone with fire. Pablo will do just fine. Yes. And I need someone with wind, I believe. You will do just fine. That way, I really can't. I'm going to win half the time against any of the ships. As for fighters, that will do just fine. For some reason I've got 6 out of 80, so I've been back damaged a little bit. And the Grishen Kika's ship I sort of need the same, so I need a wind. Desmond, you will do just fine. Okay. So let's commence the naval battle. Really, there's nothing to worry about for this, I don't think. So let's just do that. And if I can, no I can't, so... yeah, let's just... I need this ship. I can't hit this one here, so I'm just going to move up one more. Stand by. And for this one, I'm going to move over here. And just stand by. That wasn't exactly what I wanted. Attack with wind. And I've got a bit lucky there. Didn't do too much in the way of damage though. Fire, fire, I guess. Would not be surprised if I did lose this one. Let's actually, yeah, let's do that and go with Polo. Yeah, that should do fine, and go with it. Luckily, I believe my ships are quite a bit quicker than their ones, which is why I'm doing okay here. Order again. Thank you for firing wind at me, which means I get a free hit in there. And because this is level 1, this is the easiest, so I'm not really going to go after the higher levels just yet. I am making use of the larger ship size. It is the best use of the oval. Being a very large ship, make use of its obvious advantage. Yeah, that's a equal with both enemy and both elements not cancelling each other out. But just both of those three. That's done though, and now I can concentrate on this ship. Of course, I am 2 hits away from sort of losing this battle. The reason I say losing the battle is because the Oval is the key ship in pretty much all of these fights. If you lose that your command ship, you lose the fight. One hit. And that was terrible. I was meant to do the wind. Luckily though, we won. I need to fix up my teams of people though, a whole lot more, if I'm going to win the big battles later though. There's no reward for doing those mock battles, it's just a bit of fun. And story-free fighting of the biggish the bigger battles in the game. I believe the war room is empty now, if I remember correctly, or maybe not. No, we need to be here. Must form alliances with other islands. Besides our Obel, there's Rosriel, which is now sort of very much in Kuluk's hands, and Middleport, which is nearby. Middleport isn't really known for their military might though. Gaian is going to be a great benefit. Getting the Gaian Knights on our side? Yes please. It's going to be tough though. Especially right now. We can't go over there and fight it right now. So our destination is supposed to be Middleport. With its strategical location next to Rosriel, it makes sense. So once we get Middleport, the rest of the islands will be more helpful. We could say to be a knight again, but that isn't really our purpose. We're up for going against Kuluk. Would we ever be a knight again? It's unlikely. A sea monster in that area. There was a damp hairball, but we should be able to deal with anything like that now. And everyone disappears. So Middleport is supposed to be the destination. We are not going that way though. We have the golden seal, so we have a lot of things that we can do now. One of those things, I believe, is in the Nakobold village, which we will do next time. I want to go first to the nest of pirates. Just want to see if this tailor person will join us up again. I'm not certain if we've got enough people right at this moment, but we can always try. And yes, Phil will come with us now. Please join us. So we now have a tailor. What I believe he is, I believe he's a merchant who sells armour. I'll be able to know for sure when I get back, but we've also got one more person here at this moment in time. And as you can see, she's not laying down. Hello, Katrina.
Do you mind if I ask you just one more time? Did you kill Commander Glenn?
Let's tell her the truth.
The rune? Come to think of it, on Commander Glenn's left hand. Do you know something about it? Is that... the rune of punishment? It can't be. It was also on the commander. That's it. The Kuluk army. They were desperately looking for something. It must have been the rune. But now you're okay, right? Why did the commander die, and... Why? Why did you survive?
To be honest, we don't really know.
I'm sorry. You must be struggling with it as well. I know I'm in no position to bring this up, but I have a favor to ask. Could I join you on your ship?
You will always be welcome, Katrina. She's still having a difficult time with Commander Glenn not being around, but maybe getting her mind off things and fighting the enemies that sort of pushed Commander Glenn too far will help her find her own sense of justice. I do believe she's exactly the same as when we left her, yeah, level 11, so she's not exactly a powerhouse at this moment in time. She is, as I said way earlier, much more magically inclined than physically. So her health will never really get too high. However, her magic MP will. But I believe that's everything we can do on here. The Golden Seal allowed us to get Katrina. That's the first of many people that are available for us. Next time, we'll go and search for a few more. I believe Nay is our next stop. So until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.